What is the difference between having the time of your life at work and doing what is necessary in order to fulfill your responsibilities? Do those things even have to be different? Is there an ideal for sustainability when it comes to careers? These are some of the things I'll be talking about in the next 10 minutes. My name's Sarab. I'm a dentist in Franklin, Ohio, a community organizer, a mentor, an investor, an entrepreneur, speaker, and my real job, I believe, in this life is to explore, is to understand what it means to be me, what it means to care more, have a larger capacity for creation, and ideally, more novel experiences that can help me understand what life itself is. In my pursuit of trying to figure these things out, I have realized that I am a very impatient person. And I think a lot of people in our 20s and in our 30s in general, we necessarily, by virtue of not having gone through the tribulations time and time again, we are impatient innately. And so I woke up this morning, I'm coming back from work now. I woke up this morning thinking about that concept of patience and why it's so important to have that in the pursuit of living an interesting life. In pursuit of living a life that we choose ourselves, tiny and large aspects of. And the reason I say that is because some of the coolest things that we can put together as human beings are actually just groups of people that enjoy working together, but also are highly, highly productive, both in generating revenue and in serving a cause, genuinely serving the cause. The reason I realized this, it took me a number of years of trying to figure out, bashing my head against a wall, trying to figure out what it means to be a leader and what it means to actually have some semblance of power in life. I went throughout high school, I moved a lot, created new organizations at every school I went to with these crazy ideas of establishing something that the school's never had before and that it's going to carry on and it's going to lead to statewide partnerships and all of this other crazy shit. And as I went through school more and more, as I got through college and graduate school, my goals began to become smaller, more concentrated. And all the while, I didn't quite understand that what I was really building and what I consistently still build is my ability to create a life in which I actually genuinely enjoy existing in, that I enjoy dwelling in, a life where I choose the quality of opportunities that I take and the quality of people that I spend my time around. Ideally, how often I'm having beautiful, novel, almost spiritual experiences. And so I'm doing this all of the time. And the reason that I wanted to make this video is because I wanted to communicate to you that if you are in a place where you're not doing exactly what you want to do, but you are doing it to get to a point where you are going to be able to do exactly what you want to do, stick through it. Understand that it's going to take time. Understand that the thing that you are doing now is a part of developing the patience, the skill set to be able to do those things later on. I'll give you some context in my life. We basically work 6 days a week from 9 to 4 p.m. As a dentist, on the outside, I'm doing videos like this because, well, I'm a businessman too. I do a lot of the hiring for the practice. I do a lot of the operations, meaning creating entire groups of people just to do advertisement or just to push an initiative forward. I have a webinar later today where I'm going to be talking about setting mission, vision, and core values, and then actually breaking down the process into consumable, actionable tasks. You know, I spend my time counseling businesses on how to grow and expand their operations in the pursuit of trying to become someone valuable for private equity companies, and really someone valuable for society as a whole, because I'll probably understand what it means to cultivate human capital. I think it's an essential component of leadership. So the idea is, you know, why would someone work 6 days a week when they necessarily don't have to? When they could instead spend that time exploring and traveling and all of this other stuff? Well, because I feel I have a responsibility. And responsibility, a lot of people don't like that word. There's a level of grandeur-ness that's required for us to admit that we have a responsibility. My responsibility, as has always been the case in my pursuit of dentistry, has been become a pillar of your community, Tarab. Become something that is an idea, but also something tangible that people can latch onto, that people can actually rely on. You know, become that. For what it's worth, I think my participation 6 days a week at the practice, serving as a leader, creating these initiatives, asking my staff what it is that their goals are in life and whether or not they're actualizing those, I am becoming that pillar. And it's nice. It's really nice. Because it makes me feel like regardless of how much I fuck up, at least I'm doing something useful in the here and now. On the side, I like to make artwork. I like to make music. I have a very good friend of mine who is a brilliant computer scientist. I have him working on standardizing a system where a large group of interns from a variety of different universities can actually schedule and participate in 3 events a month that will help them grow their network and their understanding of leadership. It's a project I gave to him for a set amount of money, and partially the money isn't even the point. I mean, it's a nice carrot, but the point is to have a friend that's even better at doing what he does. So the cultivation of human capital through opportunities, but also tangible, actionable tasks that will make my life easier in the long run and give more legitimacy to a cause that I believe in. You know, so when I woke up this morning, I was like, dude, I don't want to go to the dental office. You know, it felt that way. I was like, dude, I want a break. I want to chill for a sec. And you know, in the past, when I was in dental school, when I was in college, I would allow myself that excuse. And mind you, it was really fun. Most of the time, it was really a good time to just take it all off and just be like, no, I don't want to do what they're telling me to do. It made me who I am today. But sometimes, it really wasn't that great. Sometimes, taking that extra time for myself, I felt that it was too much time. And I actually got to the point where I was consistently so upset with the time that I was taking off, and that I didn't have any tangible goals that I was building, that I was like, you gotta start doing something every day, guaranteed. That for a while turned into making music. It was painting, it was reading a book, it was working out. As things developed and as things have continued to develop, it has become making moves and trying to scale the dental business, trying to scale to Robify, try to learn more about life. try to be a more emotionally intelligent, rounded person. And it really has made all the difference in the sense that though not every day is going to feel like you're $1 million, you're 10 million, $100 million, though not every day is going to feel like you can walk on water, you know, and that you're helping all of these people and all of these dreams are coming true. It does not mean that in the long run, in the year, in the span of 5 perhaps, that you are not doing that thing that you know you should be doing. It simply means that you are establishing patience for a long-awaited journey. Actualize your potential catalyst. This world needs you. Take care of yourself.